So after a little bit of a hiatus, we want to welcome back Liz Bushong to our kitchen. And Liz,
Thanks.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm happy to be back.
It's the fall.
Fun.
You got your fall colors on.
Yes, orange, big orange.
You're ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
And we're talking apple dumplings today.
Yes, but it's a little twist.
A little twist, because you always have a little twist on it.
I know, and it's just fun. And it looks complicated, but really, and I know I say this all the time, it's really not that complicated. It's pretty easy. It's fun. It's an apple pastry, or apple dumpling pastry.
Ooh.
So what we've done is we've taken an apple and we've cored it, but we're going to wrap it in puff pastry.
And that's a great shortcut.
Yes.
You don't have to go and make your own dough and all that stuff. It's already pre-made for you.
It's already pre-made. So what we start with is an apple, and I have a little coring machine here, a hand tool. I love this gadget. And I cored out the center, but you don't want to core all the way through the apple because
you don't want everything to come out the bottom.
That's right, because we're going to fill this, and we're going to fill it with brown sugar, currants, and pecans or walnuts, whatever you want. And you can put a little bit of cinnamon in with your brown sugar. You can stir that up if you'd like.
I will do that. And while we're mentioning that, currants, you know, a lot of folks use raisins and things of that nature, but currants just add a little. They're a little more tart than raisins.
They are, and they're smaller, and they fit perfect in my bowl.
And I don't think a lot of folks know that we actually grow some currants around here in Northeast Tennessee.
I didn't know that.
Yes, there are a few currants that do grow around here. Yes.
Well, you're just current on the information.
I am current on currants.
That. Okay.
All right, I've got that mixed up.
I just tore this. I took this piece of paper off the pastry. You want to, when you roll it out, you want to thaw it, but you also want to keep it wet because it will dry out pretty fast.
Right.
So you just take a little rolling pin and you roll it just a little bit. You don't want to roll it too much because, like I mentioned in the past, it takes the little puff out of the pastry, and
you don't want to take that out.
No,
because
that's
you want that puff in there.
And so I have to have a ruler because I can't cut straight, and I use a pizza wheel. So what you're going to do with this little piece of pastry, you're going to cut like 9 strips, 1 inch wide.
All right.
And I'm just going to do a couple. You don't have to do it this way, but I like to do it this way.
Well, it makes it nice and even.
It does.
Yeah.
It's easy to pick up and all that.
And work with.
Yes. Now you can, if you want to, you can take the 2 pieces like this and put them together.
Okay.
But I think for today what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stretch the dough a little bit and see, because this apple is not really large, I'm going to see if I can make it around in one swoop.
Ah.
So what we have here is the apple. It's been cored and peeled, and remember, don't core all the way through. You want to make sure that you
Well, it also leaves you a nice base.
Yes, you have to have a base.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So if you would, you can take this brown sugar and put a little bit of brown sugar in there.
Just a little bit down in the top there.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can pack it down in there. And that's good. And then add your currants. Put a little bit of currants, and then we're going to put a little bit of ground nut. You don't have to do the nut, like I said, but it just kind of adds a great flavor to the apple.
And I'm going in there.
Yes,
and then we've got that full now.
Yes, and one thing I need to do, go put the apple in the brown sugar.
Okay.
Toss it.
All right.
Now, I pre-baked this apple. I put it in the microwave for 3 minutes. Which is really what you want to do, because the apple takes longer to bake than the pastry.
So you want to kind of get a little coating of that brown sugar all the way around the apple.
Yes, you want to roll it in there.
I'm going to move that around a little bit like that.
Absolutely. And if you want to, you can even sprinkle it with brown sugar.
Okay.
You don't have
to. Is that good?
That's perfect. Okay. Absolutely perfect.
There we go.
Okay, now you're going to get into the fun part. Okay, this is my favorite part.
The fun part's going to get all that sugar off my hand.
Well, here, I have a little napkin just for you. See, there was a rule to that. I planned that just perfectly, didn't I? So
yes,
you could
did.
do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the pastry. We're going to start at the bottom.
All right.
And I'm just going to wrap it all the way around. I'm stretching it as I go.
Make sure try not to tear it, but I'm sure you might tear it. But
yes, and if you do, it's not a big deal because it'll be all right. Now the sugar coating will also help the pastry stick.
Okay.
Which is kind of a nice deal. But if it doesn't want to stick, then you can take water or an egg wash. In fact, that's what you'll do. You will what am I trying to say? Do an egg wash on top of this before you bake it.
You're almost kind of making a mummy out of this apple here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, sort of.
It doesn't want to stick.
Yeah, he doesn't want to stick. We need some water. But anyway, so what you do next is you have another little strip.
Okay.
And you can take a cookie cutter, a little leaf cookie cutter.
Right.
Which is here.
And cut your leaf.
And cut out a cute little leaf. And then I like to score the leaf down the middle.
All right. Well, we're going to let you finish decorating this. We're going to come back in a few moments and finish this up and show the finished product. It is looking gorgeous so far.
Thank you.
It really is.
Use a cinnamon stick for the center.
For the stem.
Bake it at 400 for about 30 minutes.
It's Liz Bushong, lizbushong.com. This is such a great thing. We're not coming back. I'm sorry. This is so beautiful, though.
Thank you. It's fun. And just coat it with some egg wash.
Put some egg wash on there, and it'll come out looking just like that.
It'll come out just like that. It's perfect.
All right, Liz Bushong, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right.